Unity was founded on prayer. Through affirmative prayer and meditation, we raise our consciousness and remember our oneness with the divine and each other.
So our affirmation for this month is, I awaken each day to the truth of who I am. Can you say that with me, please?
I awaken each day to the truth of who I am. And now Adam has a special song prepared for us.
You get to sit.
Good morning again, everyone, to this beautiful Sunday, July 12th. Thank you again if you attended last week for the Divine Conversation I was so happy to have with Reverend David about pride and our identity. And to continue that conversation, this is kind of like everything's a bit of like a part A, part B, part C throughout every month. We like to make it all kind of connect. And we're continuing a bit of that conversation with today's themes. So I love this song because it's such a great solo and it's a great time to just like sit back and plant your feet in the ground, hold the hand of the inner child, especially singing Children of the Light, We Are Children. And get lost in the space of this song and remembering that, you know, we only have here, we only have now. And really ground yourself with this song, and I want you to get lost within yourself with a song that is going to serve also as a meditation. This is The Power of Now by Faith Rivera. The power of now is always present, nowhere to be than where you are. The power of now flows oh so gracefully. The power of now is always perfect, nothing to be than who you are. The power of now flows oh so easily. Be willing to let go of everything you think you need to know. Oh, be strong enough to let go of everything you think you need to control. For everything goes away. Let everything wash away. The power of now. The power of now is ever flowing, connecting us all to the one. The power of now unfolds so peacefully. Be willing to let go of everything you think you need to know, oh, be strong enough to let go of everything you think you need to know, for everything goes away. Let everything wash away. The power of now. The power of now. The power of now. The power of Thank you.
Again, well done. Thank you so much. That is a beautiful song.
One of my favorites, yeah.
Yeah. It's just really moving to just be able to sit here and take it in. Here at the Unity Spiritual Center, we have a global vision. Will you please speak it with me?
Our vision is a world powerfully transformed through the growing movement of shared spiritual awakening. And we have a sacred mission. Will you please say that with me? We inspire and empower spiritual growth to awaken us and transform the world.
And okay, wait a minute. Okay, and we also have a personal statement of being. I am a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold my good and radiate that good to all. And now it's David's turn to talk.
Sure. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. It's really good to see all of you out there, and a warm welcome also to those joining us online. We're glad that you are joining us. So today we're going to complete a journey we've been on together. As you know, my last two talks, we covered our vision and our mission, and really looked at our vision and mission in depth. And so today, we're going to look at the inner truth that makes all of this possible, and that is our statement of being, which we just recently spoke. Our vision tells us the world we see. Our mission tells us how we live, and our statement of being tells us who we are that makes it possible. It's a shift from collective intention to personal embodiment, from what we want to do to who we are as we do it. You know, identity is a funny thing. We spend half of our lives trying to figure out who we are, and the other half on trying to remember what we already knew. We carry labels: parent, partner, friend, employee, retiree, introvert, or my favorite, I'm the one who always brings the snacks, or I'm spiritual, but I'm still working on the patience part. That's a good one for me. But beneath all of that, beneath every role, every label, every story, there is a radiant self, a deeper identity, a divine identity. And here's the key idea for today. We don't become the statement of being. We remember it. The statement of being is our metaphysical identity. And it says, I am a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold my good and radiate that good to all. So there's 4 phrases in here that I want to cover, and I want to break it down and look at each one of these 4 phrases. The first one is, I am a dynamic center. Dynamic, alive, responsive, creative, unfolding. Center, not the center of the universe, but a center within the one present. In unity metaphysics, every person is a point of expression through which the infinite shows up. You are a location where God happens. Number 2, of the Christ light. The Christ light is divine awareness. It's the pattern of wholeness, the essence of our being, not a person, but a principle. It shows up as clarity, compassion, courage, creativity, and connection. The third part, mighty to unfold my good. Good means our spiritual potential, our inner gifts, our divine qualities. We are empowered to manifest our spiritual potential and to demonstrate our inner gifts and express our divine qualities. We are empowered to do so. And your good is not something you chase. It is something that emerges when you stop resisting who you truly are. This is the inner engine of our mission, inspiring and empowering spiritual growth. Your good unfolds when you take the reins from your ego and allow your radiant self, your true self, to lead. And the fourth part is, and radiate that good to all. Radiance is effortless, like warmth, like kindness, like sunlight. We live from our statement of being. We naturally become, when we do live from our statement of being, we naturally become compassionate, inclusive, open-minded, spirit-filled, abundant, and service-oriented. These are our core principles that we have chosen to follow here at Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor. And it is, I'm going to be doing a whole series of talks on those principles, on those values in my next coming talks. So here is the arc that we're looking at. Vision, the world we see. Mission, how we live. And statement of being, who we are that makes it possible. So a one-sentence synthesis would be, our vision is the world transformed, our mission is the path, and our statement of being is the power. Let me share something personal from these past 5 weeks. Many of you know that at the beginning of last month, my partner Dave went through 2 emergency surgeries that saved his life. The doctor told me plainly that if I hadn't gotten him to the hospital when I did, he would not have made it. He spent 3 weeks in the hospital, another week in rehab, and today marks 10 days that he's been home. I went and picked him up a week ago Friday. And I'm deeply grateful for, on so many levels, especially the healing thoughts and prayers that you sent our way. Dave is doing remarkably well. He's getting stronger every day. He's using a walker, but his spirit is good, his mind is clear, and his determination is inspiring. But these weeks have been challenging. You know, Dave and I have always shared everything. Cooking, cleaning, grocery shopping, yard work, caring for our dogs, Jojo and Inga, all the daily rhythms of life. And of course, we both work. I serve here as your minister and I also serve on the Unity Canada board. And Dave is a man of many gifts, as those of you know, though he no longer runs his interior design studio, past clients still call on him. And he continues to create beautiful decorations for weddings and special celebrations. But right now, his real love is the garden. He has clients whose yards and gardens he tends with such care and creativity. And honestly, you can feel the joy of his work. And now, all of that has shifted. All the chores, the responsibilities, all the caregiving, they're on me. And somewhere in the middle of the cooking and the cleaning, the caregiving, the board work, the dog wrangling, and grocery runs, I had this moment where I thought, well, apparently Spirit has decided I'm ready for an advanced level. And it hasn't been easy. But thinking that thought brought a smile to my face. Because humor has a way of reminding us that we're human and that we are held. But one day this week, in the middle of it all, I just sat down. I sat down just for a moment. Not dramatic, not earth-shattering, just a pause. And in that pause, something quiet happened. It wasn't a voice, it wasn't a thought, it wasn't a message. It was a remembering of the radiant self, the Christ light within me, a remembering that I am held, a remembering that I am guided, a remembering that I am more than the weight of the moment. And in that remembering, something shifted. Clarity returned, compassion returned, strength returned, courage returned. Not because I powered through it, but because I remembered the truth of my being. That's the radiant self. That's the Christ light. That is our true identity. So I have 3 practices I want to talk about this morning. 3 practices on living from the radiant self. These principles or practices, that is, are simple, but they're steady companions. They help us shift from remembering the radiant self to living from the radiant self, even on the days when it feels a little more dynamic than we expected. So number 1 is pause and remember, I am a dynamic center of the Christ light. Just take a tiny moment each day, a breath, a pause, a reset. Place your hand on your heart, take one slow breath, and gently affirm, I am a dynamic center of the Christ light. Do that right now with me. Place your hand on your heart, take one slow breath, and affirm with me, I am a dynamic center of the Christ light. And let it remind you that you're not moving through the day on empty. You're moving through the day as a living point of the divine. You are a divine expression, uniquely your own. Number 2 is ask. Ask, what good is seeking to unfold in me today? Ask it softly with curiosity, not pressure. Maybe the good is patience. Maybe it's clarity. Maybe the good is courage. Maybe it's compassion. Maybe simply giving yourself permission to rest. Whatever arises, welcome it. This is your radiant self nudging you forward. And number 3, act. Where is my good asking me to be radiated? Radiance is natural, like warmth, like kindness, like a smile you didn't plan. Ask, where is this good asking me to be shared? Ask and then listen. Maybe with someone you love, maybe with someone you're learning to love, maybe with yourself, maybe with this community. These 3 practices help us stay connected to the radiant self, even on the days when Spirit seems to have signed us up for an advanced class. So, Unity Spiritual Center Windsor is not just a congregation. It is a field of consciousness, a living, breathing community of souls who have chosen together to remember who they truly are. And that is no small thing. In a world that is often loud, fractured, and hurting, we have said, we will be different. We will go deeper. We will build something together that the world needs. Not just an idea, but as a living reality. So here is our call. Not a to-do list, but a way of being. Deepen our identity. Don't let the labels, the roles, the noise drown out the deeper truth. Return to it again and again. Remember what you truly are. Remember who you truly are. Live from the statement of being daily. Not just on Sunday mornings, not just when it's easy. Bring it into your kitchen, your car, your inbox, your difficult conversations. Let it be the ground beneath your feet. Radiate the Christ light in every interaction. You don't have to be perfect to radiate light. You just have to be present. A pause before you react, a kindness you didn't plan, a gentleness that surprises even you. That is the Christ light moving through you. And become a community that transforms the world simply by being who they are. Not by trying harder, not by doing more, but by remembering deeply, constantly together that we are dynamic centers of the Christ light, mighty to unfold our good and radiate that good to all. This is not something we are working toward. This is something we are waking up to. We don't become our statement of being. We remember it. So now let us remember it together right now. So I invite you to place your hand on your heart if you feel moved to do so, and take one slow breath again, and let's recite our statement of being together. Not as words on a page, but as a declaration of who we truly are. With me, I am a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold my good and radiate that good to all. One more time. I am a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold my good and radiate that good to all. And so it is. And so now let's prepare for our time of meditation. So I invite you right now to settle in your seat and get comfortable. Let your hands rest gently. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. Let your shoulders relax. And allow your breath to become just a little deeper, a little slower, a little more spacious. This is your time, your sacred pause, your remembering. So take a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. And one more time, a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. And as you breathe, imagine that with every inhale, you are drawing your awareness inward toward that quiet center of your being, toward the radiant truth of who you are. So feel your body begin to settle and feel the mind begin to soften and feel the heart begin to open. And now, in the stillness of this moment, gently bring your attention to the inner light, the Christ light, the radiant awareness that has always been here. You don't have to create it. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to deserve it. You simply allow it. It is within each and every one of us, within our very center of being. So imagine this light as a soft glow at the center of your chest. Warm, steady, alive. This is your radiant self. This is your true identity. So let the light just expand a little bit. You're visualizing that light glowing within your heart, and you now visualize that that light is expanding, as if it's remembering itself, as if it's stretching, as if it's saying, yes, this is who I am. Allow yourself to feel it. Feel it moving gently through your body, this light, this warmth, into your shoulders, into your arms, your hands, up and down your spine, your legs, your feet. It's a quiet radiance, a peaceful radiance, a natural radiance. And now imagine this light expanding beyond your body into the space around you, into the sanctuary, into the community gathered here. You are a dynamic center of the Christ light, a living point of divine expression, a place where God happens. And let that truth settle into you like a blessing, like a remembering. And now gently ask within, what good is seeking to unfold in me today? What good is seeking to unfold in me today? And don't force an answer. Don't chase an idea. Just listen softly, quietly, openly. Perhaps the good seeking to unfold is clarity, perhaps compassion, perhaps courage, perhaps forgiveness, perhaps joy. Whatever arises, welcome it. Bless it. Let it be a part of your radiant self. And now ask, where is my good asking to be radiated? Maybe towards someone you love. Maybe towards someone that you're struggling with. And maybe your own heart. Maybe toward this community. Maybe toward the world. So feel that light within you just gently turning outward. Not forced, not pushed, just naturally radiating like warmth, like fragrance, like sunlight. This is who you are. This is your true identity. This is the radiant self, the one presence, the one power. Take one more slow breath in and one more slow breath out. Feeling the fullness of this truth within you. You are a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold your good and radiate that good to all. And so it is. Amen.
two words really stood out to me and all that. Because I already feel like I'm a radiant expansion of love. But I loved the word remembering and allowing, because I can get so caught up in my day-to-day stuff or whatever I'm about. And yeah, it's just remembering and allowing that memory to just like replace the ego. So I really appreciated the talk. Thank you.
Thank you. So as we come to a close of our Sunday experience, we take a moment to honor the generosity that sustains this community. Everything that we do here is made possible because each of you shows up in love.
Let's see. Okay. I think we're supposed to say something about divine love.
Our love offering
the
box.
love offering box. New script. The love offering box is up here, and we just, want to make it very easy for you to contribute to it.
So you can give by, also you can, if you're here, you can drop a love offering in as you leave, and we gratefully receive those. And also, we accept e-transfers, so you can do that on our newsletter, or our website. And also, we have a donate button on our website and in our newsletter where you can donate through Canada Helps. So, and if you have a prayer request, I do want to remind you that our prayer box is up here. We do have our whole prayer team that are holding these prayer requests in prayer with you. So if you have a prayer request that you, for yourself or for someone else, please use one of these slips of paper and slip it into this box. And our prayer team and I will gladly hold your prayers in our hearts and minds. So as we bring our time together towards its close, we pause to rest again in the truth of our radiant self, the divine identity that lives, breathes, and expresses through us. So let us just hold this in our hearts and our minds. We bless the path ahead of us, knowing that the light we have touched today continues to guide our choices, our relationships, and our becoming. With grateful hearts, we affirm the flow of Spirit in our lives and in this ministry. And we prepare now to enter into our love offering prayer, recognizing that giving is an expression of the divine within us. So I invite you now to join me in speaking the love offering prayer. Divine love in me and through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
And now, I invite you all to stand up as we say the prayer for protection together and our closing song. The light of love surrounds us.
We are light.
The love of the divine enfolds us.
We are love.
The peace of love fills us.
We are peace.
The power of love protects us.
We are power.
The presence of love watches over us.
We are presence.
And wherever we are, love is.
All is divine. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me.
Hey, thank you everyone for being here, and please join us upstairs for a big potluck and for some marvelous conversation. Thank you for being here.
It might seem